Hello, everybody. My name is Warren Webster Taylor Carroll, and today is October 9th, 2020. And today we are reading chapter 12, verses 1 through 30. The Lord said to Moses and Aaron in Egypt, "This month is to be for you the first month of your year. Tell the whole community of Israel that on the 10th day of this month, each man is to take a lamb for his family, one for each household. If any household is too small for a whole lamb, they must share one with the nearest neighbor." Having taken into account the number of people there are, you are determine the amount of lamb needed in accordance with what each person will eat. The animals you choose must be year-old males without defect, and you may take them from the sheep or the goats. Take care of them until the 14th day of the month, when all the members of the community of Israel must slaughter them at twilight. Then they are to take some of the blood and put it on the sides and tops of the door frames of the lamb's blood of the houses where they will eat the lambs. That same night they are to eat the meat roasted over the fire, among with bitter herbs and bread made without yeast. Do not eat the meat raw or boiled in water, but roast it over a fire. With the head and legs and internal organs. Do not leave any of it till morning. If there is some left till morning, you must burn it. This is how you are to eat it. This is with you, with your cloak tucked into your belt, or sandals on your feet, and your staff in your hand. Eat in haste. It is the Lord's Passover. On the same night I will pass through Egypt and strike down every firstborn of both people and animals, and I will bring judgment on all the gods of Egypt. I am the Lord. The blood will be a sign for you on the houses where you are. And when I see the blood, I will pass you over you. No destructive plague will touch you when I strike Egypt. This is the day I will commemorate for the generations to come. You shall celebrate it as a festival to the Lord, a lasting ordinance for 7 days. You are to eat bread made without yeast. The first day remove the yeast from your houses, for whoever eats anything with yeast in the first day through the 7th must be cut off from Israel. On the first day hold a sacred assembly, and another one on the 7th day. Do not work on at all on those days, except to prepare food for everyone to eat. That is all you may do. Celebrate the festival of unleavened bread, because it was on this very day, that I brought your divisions out of Egypt. Celebrate this day as a lasting ordinance for generations to come. In the first month, you are to eat bread without yeast, made without yeast, from the evening of the 14th day until the evening of the 21st day. For 7 days, no yeast is to be found in your houses, and anyone, whether foreigner or native born, who who eats anything with yeast in it must be cut off from the community of Israel. Eat nothing but made with Eat nothing made with yeast wherever you live. You must eat unleavened bread. Then Moses summoned all the elders of Israel and said to them, "Go at once and let the animals for families and slaughter the Passover lamb. Take a bunch of hyssop, dip it into the blood in the basin, and put some blood on the top and both sides of the doorframe. None of you shall go out of the door of your house until morning, when the Lord goes through the land. He will strike down the Egyptians. He will see the blood on the tops and sides of the doorframe, and will pass over that doorway, and he will not permit the destroyer to enter your houses and strike you down. Obey these instructions as a lasting ordinance for you and your descendants when you enter the land that the Lord will give you, as he promised. Over the ceremony, observe the ceremony, and when your children ask you, "What does the ceremony mean to you?" then tell them it is a Passover sacrifice to the Lord, who passed over the houses of the Israelites in Egypt and spared our homes when he struck down the Egyptians. Then the people bowed down and worshiped the Lord. The Israelites did just as the Lord commanded Moses and Aaron. At midnight, the Lord struck down all the firstborn in Egypt, from the firstborn Pharaoh who sat on the throne to the firstborn of the prisoner who was in the dungeon, and the firstborn of all the livestock as well. Pharaoh and his officials and the Egyptians got up during the night, and there was a loud wailing For there was not a house without someone dead. That is it, everybody. Tomorrow is chapter 12, verses 31 through 42. And I will try to record all next week because I am on fall break. Thank you for watching. Please leave a thumbs up. Tap the bell for notifications. And if the subscribe button is red, please make it gray by tapping or clicking on your mobile device or computer. Thank you. Bye.